Give it up for Nate Pena, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a starving artist, but I'm 25 pounds overweight. Do you know what it's like to have to diet just so your family takes your lack of success seriously? So I thought I'd try to get in better shape. I bought one of those really expensive blenders. I already started to lose a couple pounds because it was $500. $500 I was supposed to spend on food, but now all I can afford is vegetables. Do you know what it's like every day to wake up and drink vegetables because you need to lose weight just so you can justify your lack of success to your family? Because I'm a starving artist. My girlfriend broke up with me. You know how messed up it is for a blind girl to tell you that she wants to see other people? And I thought it was love at first sight. But it's all right though, because she'll never be able to fly in her dreams. I imagine that the children of tweakers must be terrified of the tooth fairy. Yeah. Because they must imagine that that bitch never quits. They say if you masturbate too much, that you'll go blind. This is why I never shake a blind man's hand. Not gonna fall for that one twice. I think vegetarians must feel extra bad when they bite their lip. They say a sneeze is like a little orgasm, but that's not true, because I've never sneezed into my girlfriend's mouth and expected her to swallow. I admit that joke's in poor taste, but it's full of flavor. Being a comic's fun, because I get all day to think of things that would be entertaining. Like, what if they made Sesame Street in India? They'd have Big Bird Elmo and 1,000 Grouches. The only difference is the lucky ones get the trash cans. Oh, we're just getting started, people. I once accidentally smoked PCP and then learned how to speak Spanish after 5 years in a Mexican prison. Because I'm a slow learner. I live in a bad neighborhood, so I keep a softball bat by the door in case a lesbian tries to rob us. I could just give it to her in the hope she'll leave us alone. You'll never feel more alive than when you come close to death. This is true. It's why I take long walks in cemeteries and jerk off on gravestones. I call it ghost busting. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. This next statement's actually true. You can look it up. Burnt toast is the remedy for diarrhea. I just wish they told me you were supposed to eat it. Because that shit was rough. Guys, ever heard of a sheepskin condom? They say the sheepskin condom feels just like the real thing. I don't even want to know how someone figured that out. Or what they meant by the real thing. I recently got caught walking home drunk from the bar. I got caught by a cop and I was peeing on a playground. He said, "Good job, idiot. You just became a sex offender." And I thought to myself, fuck. Again? I admit that joke's fucked up. But know what's fucked up? That peeing in public is illegal. But know what's not illegal? Pissing your pants. You just have to commit. It's called a loophole. I like you guys. This is fun. I was discussing with my friend Rue ancient armors, and he was telling me that samurai armor was flawless, but I disagree, because I still think there had to be a small chink in the armor. Oh, you're like this tall. That joke is historically accurate. Why did they not take you guys to the museum when you were little? I was like in 4th grade, and I looked at those guys and they must have been really small. Dutch crunch rolls are my favorite rolls, even though they feel and look exactly like a burn victim. Some of you don't want me making fun of burn victims. People tell me not to make fun of burn victims because they are beautiful on the inside, which makes sense considering that's the part that didn't get burned. Still, some of you are feeling bad for them. Don't feel bad for them. They rarely come out to comedy shows for obvious reasons. And I can guarantee you, me making a joke on a burn victim's behalf isn't the worst thing that's ever happened to them. Oh, there's the line. I always seem to find it. I thought it would be on my next joke. I was watching a commercial. That was weird. I was watching a commercial on the internet, and it was for Carnival Cruise, and I had to call bullshit because the only 2 people in the commercial were a black couple, and none of my black friends take cruises, and I certainly don't think there's such thing as an all-black cruise. At least, not anymore. Wow. See, that's where the line is usually. That's where it is. Silence is good. That means you're all listening. I think the word cunt is a magical word because it's the only word you can say, and there's a pretty good chance that one will show up. Right? Like, I can't say the word werewolf and just expect a werewolf to show up, though they're both controlled by the moon. And they both wake up with bloody sheets. Oh, maybe I should have stopped on the first part of that one. Have you guys seen these billboards? They say, "Stop human trafficking in Sonoma County." Who the fuck are those signs for? All of us are good people. We know you're not supposed to buy people. All that is doing is telling the bad people that that's an option. So what that sign is really saying, don't buy tickets to Thailand. Save money, shop local. I didn't want to leave you guys in that fucked up thought. So here's my last one. A couple years ago, my grandma had a stroke and she died. 6 months later, my grandpa had a stroke and he lived. And he completely forgot he was ever married. So it kind of worked out for him. So it's true what they say. Different strokes for different folks. Thank you all. You've been awesome. My name is Nate Pena.
Give it up again for Nate Pena, ladies and gentlemen.